Hello.
Ayo.
Okay, so it's 51 minutes late. So we're late today because I'm bleeding from my arm. So I've only just got back from a full day tattoo session. So here it is. There we are. Bit of a spin. It looks kind of reflective because I've got this new thing on it. So usually what you'd put on is cling film, right?
Yeah.
But there's this new thing that's being made, and I was saying to my tattoo artist, I was saying it's about time that they created something for this, right?
Yeah, I thought so too, because I just feel like putting cling film on it, like
It's
so
just
fucking
so weird, isn't it?
rudimentary.
So weird when it's such a big industry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what it is, it's kind of like, do you know, when we're doing vinyl wrapping,
Mhm.
it's kind of like you cut off in sections and then just laid it across, and then you placed it on, and then you peeled it off as if it were vinyl, but then it kind of just suctioned to you. But yeah, it's already full of blood, so I'm dripping a bit.
Tell us what's a tattoo.
What is it?
What is it?
So
Tell the world.
I got this one done, and this was a League of Legends based one. I asked the guy to kind of make it his own concept. He didn't. And then I've always wanted to get this one done, so I kind of wanted to go like from 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, then 2, so that it were like diagonal, and then 3, and then go back diagonal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always wanted that kind of
Zigzag.
yeah, so I wanted to do it like that. So with this guy, I just said to him like I want another concept art doing, but I just kind of provided him. Shall I show you what I provided?
Provide. And you
So
shall give.
so it's all League of Legends stuff, but this time it's been done in a way that I wanted. I don't know what skin's called, so I'll just have to find it. But essentially, what I wanted to do is just tell the guy, like, yeah, okay, I want this, but I want it to look like you've made it up in a way. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. What's the name of the character then?
so the name of the character is Janna.
What's her power?
She's a support character, so she casts like tornadoes and shit. But the relevancy of the character's not really why I got it. The reason is, do you know what I'm best doing here? I'm best actually opening League of Legends. We could live stream a League of Legends game one time, you know.
You could. And then you could
I
just
could literally
stand
just
here and be like,
what's going on? Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know what's going on. Actually, I quite enjoy watching like the tournaments and stuff. I
Yeah,
think it's really fun, even though it just goes way too fast, and mostly my focus is on like the top bar,
yeah,
which has like how much damage, gold, deaths, things. That's very fun.
true.
In the
It is. It is
meantime,
fun.
while you're trying to search for your concept art skin,
Yeah.
tell the world what was your first tattoo and how old were you when you got it?
My first tattoo was that one. Oh, the
Uh,
dagger with the eye thing.
where did that concept come
I
from?
don't know when I got it. I just had like ideas, and I was like, right, I want this, this, this. Mix it together, and I've kind of done that with all of them.
Mix it together.
So like with this one, I want a wolf, I want a lantern, and I want the wolf to be holding the lantern, but I want the lantern to be broken, so it's like fires coming out. Yeah, my guy smashed it. This is like the base skin of the character. But again, I didn't get it because of the character.
Yeah.
I got it because of like how it looks, and I wanted a mage type character, so I was looking through concept arts to see what would match. So I kind of liked this one, but I thought this is too like anime. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was very, very,
it's
very girly.
Yeah, I think that one looks really cool.
That does look cool. I like that one.
But there's so many, so like looking between them, that's cool as well. But again, so the one I went for, typically you can't even see it. They've changed it, but it's this one. I wonder if I can like can I expand this? I don't know. This is what I originally saw, right? So I sent him this and said, basically, I want a female mage-looking character that has glowing eyes.
What's mage?
Like a wizard.
Ah, okay.
That has glowing eyes and looks cool, basically.
Yeah.
So I said, I don't want it to just be a rip of the concept. I went, that's what I'm sending you because I want you to have an idea. But I was like, we'll make up colours and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's that. Got a new tattoo. My arm's burning.
I'm dying.
Dying.
Make it stop.
But it's okay.
Were you the first of your friends to get a tattoo?
Mm,
Like a massive tattoo. I'm not talking about
yes,
something small.
I would say out of my friend group, I was the first to get a tattoo of my school friends.
Yeah.
Because when I made friends in college, some of them had them already, or some of them were getting them because obviously I got into like the pop punk metal scene, whatever kind of
scene. You're an alt boy.
Yeah, so that happened, and I guess people just had some at that point, didn't they? But out of my friends, yeah, I don't even think majority of them don't have them still. To be fair,
but you weren't the first one to get a tattoo. Like your brother got a tattoo before you, didn't you?
yeah,
so
but he's 7 years older than me.
Yeah, but it softened the blow to your mum.
My brother got one, yeah, and he came back with "mum" wrote on his other arm so that he could get away with it. So she were all like angry until he showed that, and then it were like, oh, okay. So now ever since she's telling me, why don't you get a tattoo? In fact, she was messaging me all day today.
To get mum tattooed.
She messaging me like
on your cheek or something.
What was she saying here? Ask to keep the tracing, and you can frame it with your other one, which I do. I like to keep the tracing. Also, ask him to put "I love mum" on your arm too. Happy face, love heart. I put "I will," only just in regards to the other thing. Like I like this dying. So like yeah. So she put "Yeah, I bet lol." The mum bit, I mean. But not the mum bit unless I get a toothbrush and write "mum" on it, which is a joke from last night. Oh my god, I can't go into that. That sounds really bad. She didn't put a toothbrush up her ass. I know that's going to be people's first assumption. It did not happen. There was an incident.
It was an incident.
Okay, this is digging a deeper hole. Ignore the toothbrush. Sad about the mum bit though, crying face. I put tattoos are art. I don't need to write "mum" on me to show I love you, do I?
Oh.
She put crying face. You could have it somewhere, inquisitive face.
Oh, I know what you should do. I'll spread you ass cheeks.
I've already told her I'll get it up my asshole.
Mum.
Oh, that would be funny as a prank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she'd well believe that as well. I've just remembered something.
What?
And I don't know if I can get away with playing it on Twitch.
What's wrong?
Wait. No, discuss something. I know that we're always borderline what can we actually do, right? But
that makes it sound bad. Like, okay, listen, we do have conversations that are like acceptable. I think that our humor is just kind of risky. It's never like not risky in a bad way, just like risky enough that we might get banned.
Which, listen, at this point in time, we can afford to do because it's not like it matters too much. We've got one viewer. Nice to see you, one viewer. We get about 4 views when we publish the video. Thank you to the 4 viewers. Big up. So I just want to give you an insight into what we're about to search.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to read this?
Eric, eat your ass.
Nice. Do I want to show the lyrics to this while we're doing this?
No.
Okay. It don't want to play, Rachel. I think it's a sign.
I do believe it's a sign because anything called Eric, eat your ass, I don't think it's a good one to go for.
No.
No.
Why not? I mean, you discovered what rimming was the other week, so is this not a good time to bring it in?
Explore my horizons. Is this your way of telling me like you have some stuff you want to do?
100% not.
Okay, I can hear it
What's
now.
up, baby? My name's Eric Dunn. I know that's a white name, but can we get past that? You just gotta realize, baby, that I wanna eat your ass. So bend over for me and let me teach you something new. Let me eat your ass, so I don't have to go to my class. Tell 'em. Let me eat your ass. Yeah. So I don't have to go to class.
So,
No, you keep it going. You tell the people this is what you listen to when you're home alone
so,
and in the shower.
so I was
and-
having my tattoo done, and the other guy that were in there were the most distracting guy ever. And he were like, "Oh, listen to this," and he puts this on, and we were just there, me and my tattooist, and he were doing my arm, and then it just broke into that. Let me eat your ass. Really off key. We were pissing ourselves for ages. So anyway, then we got up because, again, the distracting guy said, "There's a wizard outside," and we was like, "The fuck?" So we stood up. We stood up, and we looked at this pub that's opposite,
Yeah.
and there was a wizard there. He had
Oh,
purple,
damn.
long purple hair. He had a purple waistcoat on, like black eyeliner and stuff. He would like emo wizard, yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we all stood and we just quietly stood at the window, staring. Just staring, right? And we didn't say out. We just looked, and then out of nowhere, he looked up, and he saw us, and we all ducked and burst out laughing, like, "Oh my god, he's literally just seen us." So funny.
At least you had a good time.
So that was funny. But yeah, while I was just in pain out. And I thought, "Oh my god, we're done. And they're like, "Right, I need to add the white bits now." And unfortunately, there's a lot of white bits. I'm like, "No, save me."
Did you regret it? Like, at what point did you say, "God damn, I shouldn't have done this"?
No, I didn't regret it. Just there's points where you're there and it's like, and you get like quite far into it, you're like, "Oh fuck," but you just want it to end. Do you know what I mean?
So you don't have a pain kink.
Definitely not. No, don't choke me, daddy. So have you heard the news
What's the news?
about the Nirvana baby?
Have you heard about Bird?
Bird.
A bird, bird is the word. Yes, I have heard the news about the Nirvana baby.
What do you
which
think?
I think is hilarious. Like, this dude has recreated the cover about like 6 times, and now it's like, oh, I'm suing them. Ridiculous.
He's suing for CP. Yeah. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
But his parents are the ones who took £200 from the band to put the baby on the album cover. So who's in the right there? He's obviously going for a money grab, right?
Obviously.
100% going for a money grab. But do you think legally he can do that? Because he got £200. Well, his parents got £200 for it. Now, some people argue the band got rich, the band got famous from the album, so it should pay more. But that's not how business works, in my opinion. If I pay for your services, not like that. If you're an artist, and I pay for your artwork, and I'm just a small upcoming YouTuber, Sunset Narwhal, for example, new channel, check it out. Don't know if you've heard of it. Really cool, really popular. 8 views. Well, if I buy that for you and I pay £50, right? Great, you're happy, you've got the money.
Yeah.
So in this case, you were the kids' parents, you've been given £200 by the band. Then I've become a famous YouTuber and like, oh my god, I'm rich now. It's not my responsibility to go back to the artist because 1, it was paid for services, and 2, you weren't the reason that I got popular, right?
I think
it's part of it because of the art, and it's part of what makes you you. And that specific thing is the album cover is really famous and well known, but I don't think it's up to the band to go back and pay them.
No, it's not. But I do understand, like, as a child, yes, but you can't prove emotional distress if you've recreated it 6 times.
Yeah.
So they're never going to be able to prove emotional distress. That's one off. And then it's like, I do understand it because at the time he was a baby, he is naked, and he couldn't give consent. So I do understand, like.
But he's got the album name tattooed on his chest.
It's what I'm saying.
And
you
he's
can't
recreated
prove
it.
emotional distress, but if he hadn't done any of that,
I think he'd have stood a bigger chance.
he had a bigger chance of saying, look, this is my naked body. My parents put me in a position where they couldn't have. And honestly, he probably shouldn't be able to sue the band for the cover. He should be able to sue his own parents, though.
Exactly.
For, like,
surely you'd sue the parents or the photographer.
Yeah, for sexualizing a literal toddler. Not even sexualizing, but, like, showing him naked.
Yeah.
Like, he was 4 months old. It's not like he could have a say in the matter.
It is weird how that's like, it is still a photo that's like allowed. Do you know what I mean?
It shouldn't be allowed. Do you know what?
Now you know how many gross men there is. And
do you know how bad it is to the point where moms can't share photos like their kids in the bathtub, even if it's for a split second? Can't show their kids coming out of the pool. Can't show their kids, like, the amount of stuff, because, for example, they found out people were time-stamping YouTube videos of, like, regular people channels. Imagine if, like, we were vlogging in your brother's house or something, and for whatever split second, one of the kids is running around in his boxers.
Yeah, that's so gross.
Those gross people were literally time-stamping random videos that had, like, nothing to do with kids. Which is another point that really concerns me, is, like, the lack of laws around family channels, around exploiting children in that way. Because you're putting a child in front of a camera 12 hours, 18 hours a day.
I think it's mental how there's the Ryan Toys channel or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And that's just a kid, but
the amount of money.
Parents own the business and get all the money and stuff.
Yeah. And that kid has nothing. He doesn't get the opportunity to say, look, I want a financial advisor overseeing this.
Can you
I want to make
imagine
sure
a little 4-year-old?
I want a financial advisor.
And that's awful, because who's making, like, the work, the star of it, the face of it? It's the same with the Ace family. Like, if all of those videos that are being recorded were being made for a TV show, right? You'd have, like, a bunch of laws. You have to have breaks, like, every 6 hours. You need to feed the kids. The kids need to have, like, XYZ schedules. There's all of these rules. But on, like, a family channel, you just can't. You don't have the permission to do it. Yeah.
Did you ever see...
Yeah, I saw that video, but rewatch it, because it's what I'm saying. Like, those kids are, like, they're doing the work, and they know that they're doing the work. And why?
Hey, family! Welcome back to our channel, guys.
What's going on, everybody? Ooh, look at my hair.
No.
Good thing I don't have to. No, I'm gonna say it. Good thing I have to be on camera today.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
My hair looks fucked up. I would not film like this. So just go.
Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey, family! Welcome back to our channel, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
Isn't that mad?
It's just watching that little girl, like, know when to turn on. And honestly, if that was an actress, you wouldn't blink an eye, because that's their job. And they're, like, getting paid for it.
But when you're brought up in your life is vlogging, and that is literally you.
And it's so bad, because, like, imagine your mom recording every single moment of your life, and you don't get a say. You don't get a say. I can imagine, like, I don't want people when I'm this age to know, like, I threw a tantrum about something ridiculous when I was 5. Or, like, something strange, like, ooh, I saw that tweet today.
It's
ooh,
like
such a big boy.
It's like
no, but do you know, I mean, it would have been so, like, there's boundaries. There should be, like, a time where I'm allowed to be a child without a camera recording me.
Yeah.
And as a teenager, you want those boundaries. You want to be able to enjoy being out with your friends and not having a camera follow you around.
But it is weird, like, where's the line? Because with him suing, just odd, isn't it? Nirvana guy suing now Like, should he get away with being able to
No.
do that? Because
No, he should sue his family, and he has the right to sue his family.
But
But, once
he
again,
won't want to
he
sue his
can't
family
prove.
because he wants money from a rich band. He don't
Yeah,
want his
but he's
mum and
not
dad's
gonna
money.
get
Do you know
it.
what I mean?
He's
So
not gonna get it because there's no emotional distress there. There's nothing that you
Yeah.
can say.
I
And
don't know.
even if he says, "Look, I didn't make any money," all they have to do is go back to those 5 or 6 photo shoots that he did again and say, "No,
Say
because
no,
you paid.
'cause you've done
You got
this."
paid this time when you were interviewed. This time when you did the photo shoot. This time again. Like you've milked your money.
Oh yeah,
You've definitely done it
like
for you."
proper.
I don't think I'd ever be able to have like a family channel. I don't think it's right, and I don't understand how YouTube allows it to go on with like zero regulation, completely unchecked.
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Like, if the kids are having fun and it is fun, then who's to say like that
But
kid's
that's-
having a happy life, right?
Maybe you think that
But
kid's
you
having
don't. That's
you
it.
don't
But you
know.
don't know. So we
You-
could be judging, and they're actually having a great, amazing life, but we could be judging they're having an off life. So it's hard to say it
And,
without knowing
like,
individual.
Yeah, but like specifically for the Ace family, for example, and even if they're having like a great time and they love being on camera for now, right? Imagine like how they're gonna feel years from now, realizing, oh my god, my family had so much money. We're living in an awesome house, and then you find out like Austin McGroom's filing for bankruptcy, selling his house, blah blah blah. And you, as a kid, you're like, well, if we were making
know
so
what that
much
means.
money as a family, and I'm contributing to that,
Then
where's my tax?
where's their cut? And when they're older, they'll be like, "Oh my god, you're so and so," or "Oh my god, like they're suddenly a little celebrity, but
But what
maybe
if you
not in
don't
a
want
good
to
way."
be?
Do you know what I mean? There could
Yeah.
be that could be like a Burnham. They just want to grow up, have
Oh,
normal life,
yeah.
meet friends, go out. But instead, it's gonna be like your so and so's daughter. Oh my
Yeah.
god, your
What if
dad
you were
got
really
bankrupt.
bratty?
Do you know what I mean?
What if you were like a really bratty child, but like you grew up and you're like a full formed person, and people are like, oh my god, she's such a or he's such a and you're like, well, that was me when I was 12,
Yeah.
and now I'm 24, and my coworkers are talking about me like I'm a bratty kid, but I'm not a kid anymore, and I never had a say.
I know.
And I just think it's like so shitty that kids don't get a say. Because at least when you're in a TV show, sort of you like there's like all of these rules around you that are
Oh
established.
yeah. But it's YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, but
It's such a weird thing. Like, I think for years to come, more laws will come out, new rules will come out.
yeah. But like again, how can YouTube enforce that? Because you have YouTube in the UK, YouTube in the US. So if you enforce
I mean,
the
they
rule,
make enough money, right?
What?
Money? They say bunny. They make enough money to be able to do stuff,
yep.
regulate it.
Even if you can regulate it in the US, who's to say that you need to comply with those rules in the UK?
It's also determining like we could upload as just me and you, but like you're saying, one of the videos might be my nephew.
Yeah.
So then, how do you regulate that? Because it's not like a permanent thing; it's a
Yeah.
one-off video.
But exactly, but at least, you know, when you're uploading a video on YouTube, you have like a little box and it says like,
Okay.
is this video available for kids? Does it include like offensive language, blah blah? It could be something as simple as, does this video include kids?
Yeah.
And if you say yes,
That's
you
true.
have a little box that says like 50% or like over 50 or under 50, like giving it a bracket.
Yeah.
Like if this
Yeah.
video has like less than 50% of kid content, then it's not like included in the family bracket.
You hit it here first. Pitch your idea
I'm
to
thinking 'cause
Susan
it's something,
Wojcicki or something.
but it's something so simple that already exists for offensive comments, and you can just say, well, that implies that people can just self-regulate.
Yeah, but I think
Well,
that
it already happens now.
I think there's too much money in that market for that Ryan Toys kid. Like I was
Yeah.
saying, how much money he must bring in from adverts, and they're obviously benefiting from that.
Oh yeah, YouTube's obviously benefiting
and
because you
for
get views.
the one-off. But if something ever comes of it, let's say in 18 years' time, YouTube's thriving, and suddenly this Ryan Toys review comes out and says, I didn't get a penny of this from my family, I didn't sign any advert rights, I don't agree with this particular toy company because
Yeah.
they
did XYZ.
yeah. And then they've got a lawsuit on their hands. Do you know
They
what I
will
mean?
definitely have a lawsuit in a few years' time of kids saying, "Why the heck did you not put
If they
wool
see money
here?"
in it, then it's just cash grabbing. Like, oh well, there's a
No,
little
but
scene
all
in
you
the
have
system.
to say is, "Look, YouTube promoted this family channel on their like For You page, on like the trending page,
Yeah.
at 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. All of these times, I was working 18 hours a day. I was being recorded against my will X amount of times a day. And YouTube did nothing because they were bringing in the cash. They were recommending me to people. They were doing all of this stuff. And I never got a say.
Yeah.
And then there's like a massive lawsuit there.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely deviated here.
Oh, we did. I mean, it kind of links.
Because I just think like some things are just so fucking basic. Ooh, speaking of things that are fucking basic.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Guess who's hosting Frenemies now?
Ew.
Tati Westbrook. Do you know who
Uh,
Tati Westbrook is?
No.
Very unproblematic beauty guru. Like, for years and years, she was like, chill, nothing. And then she came out and, like, made a bunch of allegations against James Charles for sleeping and
Okay, yeah, I recognize the
sexting
name.
with the
So
little
she's
boys.
now co-host of Frenemies.
Yeah, because then it was proved that he didn't. So she went offline. Then it proved again that he did. She was still offline. So she's been offline for like a year
Oh,
or
really?
2 years.
Now she's just come back like this.
And she came
Oh,
back
that's gonna
about
be
6
interesting.
months ago, I think.
So what, have they done an episode? Have they already recorded?
I don't know. I just saw like a tweet saying like, "Oh my god, new host," and everyone was saying she's been unproblematic for like 99% of her career. So people are like, I'm not sure if she's got like
The
cojones,
the pizzazz.
the pizzazz. I don't think she
Pizzazz.
has the pizzazz to just like absolutely
And
rip it to
will
shreds.
Trisha still own 50% of that? Like, we don't know what the contract is, so because it's the same podcast name,
Probably not.
because they needed to do something with Frenemies because they just bought a shit ton of hoodies, so they needed to sell it all.
They probably did it as a episode by episode basis.
Maybe
So you've only like you're only getting paid for the where you show up at.
5%. All about the 5%.
Isn't like I don't know. I thought she and Tana have been doing a bunch of podcasts together as well.
Oh, I don't know. I just know that she sits in a living room with a frigging toaster as a microphone. Like it's so bad. I mean, look at us. We get 1 view. We've at least bought some equipment. She's rich. Everyone pays to see her saggy tits and a minging minge. You know what I mean? No one pays to see my saggy tits or minging minge, do they?
Because you don't offer?
If you want to buy, leave a comment.
Yeah, buy pics of Zach's feet.
Yeah. I got hairy toes, which is a sign of good circulation. So you know it's good. Anyway.
No toe infections.
No.
My boy's clean. He did all the tests.
The toe test. Anyway,
Anyway,
is there anything else you want to touch upon?
no.
Or can I go bleed to death?
You can go bleed to death.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Leave some comments on whatever we've just been talking about. Honestly, I've forgotten.
Honestly, I don't know.
We have deviated so much that I've just forgotten. So just leave some comments in regards to anything that we've spoken about, and follow us on social medias. We never get this right. We are so bad at this. We're just so bad at this. Follow us on social media. Subscribe. Join
Hit
us
the bell.
for all our
Subscribe.
future late podcasts.
Yeah. Hit the bell, like, subscribe, comment for engagement. It was great having you.
And we'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.